Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. As you see right now, we have a vintage G-Shock watch, which is very unique, even to me as well. This is the first time I get something like this. So before we get to the details, we're gonna have a look more on the background story, which is over here. A lot of G-Shock watches that was released in the year 2000, a really awesome piece, like a bunch of them over here. Anyway, we're gonna have a look at the months of October right here. This is a GM100D-4JF. That is the reference number for this specific model, and it features a G-Mix series, 70s all the way to the 80s dance music theme. G-Shock watch in three colorway. This one in red and black, this one almost grayish and greenish as well. I don't know what colorway that is, but this one over here is in brown and black. It operates on Casio 2236, which I'm gonna cover soon, and the retail price is only 18,000 yen. Considering to what this guy has to offer in the year 2000, that price over there is really amazing. As you guys can see right now, we have a dancing I would call this pixels on there, 5% altogether. Keep dancing on there. Unlike the recent release G-Shock, where we only get seconds counter graphics animations in this window there, like just plain parse, boring, you know. In this whatsoever dancing pixel, this is way more interesting compared to this, or even this, or any other G-Shock that we got today, you know. So that's one thing. And we have a very unique digital display as well, divided into two parts, fully used and really less wasted space. And you know what, this window at the top here really reminds me of the GLS100 series G-Shock watch that I unboxed on the channel before, which I really like. So I'm thinking I'm gonna liking this watch face, even though I'm not a fan of the whole body, the bezel design. I mean, it looks really oh, it fits to the age, by the way, but it's totally different to the things that we get today. Look at that, totally different thing. Although still have those G-Shock aesthetics to it. If you look at it on the street, you know right away that's based from G-Shock. G button over here, this is actually the light button. It was recessed in there, so it's fully protected, of course. This gonna glows and EL in green colorway, so you can see now the digital display have some sort of mirror like at behind it, so it looks like only the right thing is gonna glows in green, the rest is just gonna stays in blue. So still really nice tiny little things that they add on this piece as well. Moving to the sides, we have these two buttons operation. Both sides go the same type of construction, a symmetrical design in every single way, and it features two of these textured. The button is still slippery even though they have two of this, but at least this thing over here helps with the whenever you want to use the function, you could use your nail, slip in there and press the button right now. Look at that. I'm not sure if you guys hear just right. Press again. Hear the sound. That's it. That's one of the things that I meant about how awesome this thing is. Just from the sound alone, there's nothing like this out there. No G-Shock, at least that I had ever unboxed or had ever seen, that have a similar feature like this. Hear that? Very interesting design. And also you could swap this, you could change this. You could change to a beeping tone. And you know what, like recent model we only have this. Really boring, man. This one over here is way better. This is a very fun G-Shock to have in your possession. As you know what, since I already operated the mode button, why not let's see the functions. We have date and time display, so got that covered. And we have the mode. This will be the day counter, where it's gonna show you how many days left. You need to set this thing up, of course. In my case, now giveaway video will be made on 20th of April 2018, so it is 3 days left. Very cool. I'll cover more in the model demonstration video. This will be the alarm mode. We have signal, alarm number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and you could set specific song to each of this alarm. Look at that. This will be Hello Mr. Monkey. If you want to hear how the song's gonna beep like, press the slide button. So that is other thing that is very special about this piece. It could play music instead of just a standard boring alarm beeping. You could set music in here. Of course, you could set alarm as well. I mean, of course, you could set a standard beeping tone as well if you prefer a beeping instead. Right, we also have a stopwatch. We have memo over here, sort of like the telememo or e-data memory, some similar like those things, but just memo over here, right? Okay, back to home time, and we have down here 12-hour 24 time format with auto light feature as well. And then you could turn on the auto light. It's very nice thing. I'm not telling you, there's one more thing. Of course, you already heard the music, but just at home time alone, you could just play around with this. This is the biggest feature that I don't think any G-Shock have as well. That is ability to play music just for fun. They have a dedicated button at home time just to play music. Press this once, and that is it. And they're also gonna have more animations going on top of that. Look at that. So there'll be 7% dancing now. Stop the music. You will play just random music. They actually add 5 of them in this watch. I'll list it up in the this video, as you guys could see, as you guys could hear it. So I'm pretty sure you guys, most of you guys, are already familiar with this type of song. This I believe this Staying Alive. You could press the like button to read the title of the song. Pressing it again. And it's gonna show us the title as well. Stop the music, and if you press the 12-hour time format, I'm pretty sure you could there. If you press the like button at 12-hour time format, more of those dancing pixel man gonna pop up on the screen. Very nice. They're not as popular today. I have no idea why these watches are popular among the vintage collectors. The watch itself looks really cool already. As far as the watch face though, it reminds me of the Gundam, or since they have a lot of curve, remind me of the Age Classic era. A lot of vintage model have similar feature, and I mean, look way worse than this. I love this one better though, compared to most vintage watches, especially now that I know on how special the function is. You could play around with this. This is definitely not for everyone. Definitely not. This is just for a collector. If you are already used to G-Shock watch, purchasing a lot of vintage models, and you want to add something special, something that is, that you couldn't find easily on the street, that not a lot of people are gonna have, this is it. Or even if you own a lot of master or high-end new release model and you want something fun, this is it. And the price for this, if I'm not mistaken, on this recent market or after sale or resale market, aren't as high as well. So yeah, why not look for it right now before the price skyrocketed up. So yeah, this is just my recommendation. Really recommend you guys to get one of these. Okay, now that's as far as the bezel. Of course, this one over here is in red and black. If you get out the colorway, it's gonna come with a different strap, different color, different adapter as well. So it's all up to you guys. In my case right now, it comes with the standard, I believe, A-type strap. I believe that's what Casio G-Shock called this. Basically, just a buckle up like this. Snap in there, and that's all how you're gonna lock it. And it comes with of course another support layer below it, stitched together. So this part is the strongest part, stronger than this part over here, although this part really gonna make the watch looks pretty thick sitting on your wrist. But it's all up to you guys. You could always remove this and just add any purlin strap or NATO strap or Zulu strap that you're traveling around, and just rock this watch as a regular G-Shock watch. Although I really recommend you guys to use the original strap. One of the reason, because for this colorway though, it comes with this satin type of cloth watch band. This is the first time I've seen something like this as well. I've never seen a satin strap before. Most of the time people tend to make something that's rugged, military-like, strong, jeans, something like that. And this one over here, satin. It's very soft and feels weird. However, I'm pretty sure this satin type of clothes are gonna match very well with the outfits in that era, 70s all the way to 90s, and people are dancing in disco club and all those. So I'm pretty sure this is the outfits this colorway is gonna match really well. Even though this model was released in the year 2000, where people aren't focusing on dance music like that anymore, but they're still around. Okay, at the bottom layer though, they still have some sort of texture just going around horizontal like this. They're gonna give some sort of grip between this watch band all the way to this adapter over here, so it won't gonna be easily pulled out. If you just use satin like this, it's gonna be very slippery. So very tiny little details that Casio G-Shock had thought about. Although this part over here not gonna affect your wrist, because your wrist will be exposed to this parts of the watch band alone, which is pretty dirty already since this one is in a used condition, but still working fine for me. It was released in the year 2000, making it today 18 years old, but holding up very well, barely having a scratch. And yeah, very nice. The adapter is still holding up very well in black colorway, although they have some scratch, of course. I'm gonna need to clean this thing up and see how it's gonna turn out without any sign at all below the adapter over here. But one more thing, there's one more last thing that I need to share to you guys as well, on how this watch are able to produce the music instead of just tone. Because you know what, most new G-Shock like this only consists of piezoelectric speaker built into the backplate, so that limits the watch to the sound that you could produce. For this case, however, it's like totally different build. Let me show you guys what I mean. And here it is. Look at that. Look at the backplate over here and tell me if you've ever seen anything like this before. Not me though, I haven't seen anything like this at all. We have Casio over here, 2236 window, GM100D reference number, stainless steel back, Japan watch, fully made in Japan. As you guys can see, we have holes on the backplate. If you actually hold the backplate, it feels like it is pretty thin, and look at that, it sounds different as well when you tap it. And again, it has holes on the backplate, yet this guy over here is still 200-meter water resistance. Like, how is this even possible? That holes on the backplate. I mean, look at how most G-Shock were made today. They literally made it very airtight. Like this one is also 20 bar water resistant. This guy also 20 bar water resistant, but have holes in it. Like, very interesting. And this is how this watch are able to produce the melody, the music, because they have speaker. This part is literally a speaker. Very nice. I'm gonna open this thing up and see how it was built all the way in there. It's gonna be very interesting video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, just gonna talk about how the colorway looks like, how great it is, how unique about this model is. And to end this video, I'm gonna share you guys how this thing gonna appear on my wrist, which I'm pretty sure all you guys already could. And you know what, try to figure it out, because it all depends on the watch band. No matter how cool the watch body gonna look like, the watch band gonna decide how it's gonna really looks like on your wrist. I haven't set the size of this watch band yet, so it's gonna look pretty odd. Still loose fit as far as the outside though. Alright, here's how the watch looks like, sitting very high on my wrist as I predicted, since obviously this one is very thick. It's like two layers of strap, like ridiculously big. But to get the job done, it's still really tough and holding up very well even after 18 years of beating. Not as bad, but still looking really great. And they have auto light, they have melody, music, really interesting beeping tone. And also, if you actually turn on the signal function, it's gonna beep differently as well. I want you guys to experience this watch on yourself. It's possible. Look them up on eBay or Yo Japan auction. Any GM100 series will do. Pick any color you like and go get this watch, man. And that is all that I have right now for this piece. So amazing. Alright, that's all guys. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if this video does help you though, if in your search of unique, weird G-Shock watch in your collection. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and